Hello and welcome again to another episode of the Been There Doing That podcast.
Yes.
Aren't you so excited, Robert?
I am beyond excited. I've got a full belly
Yes,
and it's nap time.
it is. But I said, dang it, you can't nap until you
Do
do
this
a
podcast.
podcast because we just finished a whirlwind trip. I mean, we haven't traveled like this for years.
It was 180.5 hours from the time we left till the time we got back. You didn't keep track, did you?
No.
I did.
180 hours?
80 and a half.
For the whole week?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound... That's
168 hours in a whole week. But we were
Really?
gone another 12 and a half hours.
Wow. Was it that bad that you had to keep
No,
track of
no.
every hour?
It was good.
It was fast, though.
Hours sounds make it sounds like it's quick.
Okay.
If
Whatever
you say
you-
we was gone a whole week, that doesn't sound that quick.
Well, what we did was we had a conference to go to, or I had something for Scrivener Solutions, a copywriting seminar conference thing. It was Ray Edwards Copywriting Academy Live.
Mm-hmm. Where was it at?
Franklin, Tennessee. And I signed up for it way back in January.
When I told you, you better sign up for that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
I
what
did.
you said.
I did.
Okay.
I know I did.
And we had decided that with what our schedule is and what we've got going, that we were only going to be gone a week. And actually, a week and a day.
12 hours and a half.
Yes, Mr. Technicality. Mr. Technical.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Well, we did not take the Jeep. We did not take the Subaru. We rented a car.
We didn't walk either.
We didn't walk. We didn't bike or motorcycle. We went ahead and rented a car. And we got a Nissan Versa or something like that.
That's exactly it. I'm surprised you remembered.
I know. I don't
You
remember
did pay
cars.
attention.
A little bit. And you even let me drive the car.
I know.
That was
and
amazing.
I even slept while you were driving.
And that is an amazing feat right there.
Yeah. I usually don't sleep with you driving.
No, I'm not a terrible driver, people.
How would I know? I never let you.
I know. The less practice I get, the worse
That it could be.
that I could just forget how to drive, honestly.
Anyway, we got a Nissan Versa, 2019 model.
Right. This trip was, we left on a Thursday because the conference was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we left out Thursday morning to get there and check in from Missouri to Franklin, Tennessee. And so it was just go, 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 go. That was what we did. Interstates. We have not been on interstates like this in a long time.
And I see why we don't.
I see why we don't. It's not... It reminds me of how we used to travel and that we only had a week vacation, and you hurry up, do stuff, do.
do. And we're tired.
And then come back really, really fast and don't have any time to relax or anything like that. We got down there for the conference. I met some great people, and overall, when people ask what we did, sure, I talked about Scrivener Solutions a little bit, but I talked about Been There Doing That, and people thought that was really cool.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't think I've talked to you about
No,
this.
you have not talked to me. You did not let me in on this part of the conversation.
No, I thought it'd be fresh right
All
here
right,
on
let's
this podcast.
peel that Band-Aid off and let's go.
Well, I was talking to this one gentleman about our travels and stuff. He's like, I don't like to drive very much. Once I get, about 8 hours, I just really don't. And I said, wait, whoa, stop.
8 hours.
I said, when you have an overlanding lifestyle or this work from anywhere type philosophy, you slow your travel way down. At least we do.
Yeah.
and
3-4 hours a day, if that.
or up the Moki Dugway. Take a left.
10 miles.
10 miles, and it's like, hey, this looks good. Let's just camp.
Yeah.
So, and so that he was like, oh, you don't travel very far. It's like, no, what we'd like to do is to explore an area and our ideal, which we haven't gotten to yet, but to be nomadic for a year or more and really experience different sections of the country. And he's like, so do you get a campsite or something? I said, well, sometimes just, you park in free camping. There's resources out there. I told him about free camping. What is it? freecampsite.net or something like that. Yeah. And it was good conversations. We might have a couple of new subscribers. I don't know.
Good.
But that seemed to interest them more than, Actually, though, I did have somebody come up to me, shake my hand, and said, I was told that you are the person to talk to if I needed a virtual assistant. And I was like, wow.
Okay.
I don't know very many people here, so this is pretty cool. So that was...
Word's getting around.
I know. That was a really great compliment. So I had a good conversation with him. So we may have a new client out of the deal.
Good.
But learned a lot and ready to learn more. Got me thinking differently.
That was 3 whole days.
3 full days. And while I was at the factory there at Franklin in my conference, what were you doing while I was?
I filled up the gas tank in the Versa and drove.
Where'd you drive to?
Actually, it was Friday, your first day.
My first day.
Yeah.
You worked all day.
I worked all day.
You did. You
cranked
complained.
out a couple podcasts and did a video and edited.
You were like a cave boy. You were in the hotel and
had the
windows
blinds all closed and windows closed and the air conditioner down. It was nice and chilly.
And the lights really dim.
The lights really dim. All the 9 USB plug-ins plugged in with stuff charging.
Hey, we stayed at the Baymont Hotel there in Franklin, just a few miles from the factory. Now that, I was, from the outside, you're just like,
I don't know.
But it was really reasonably priced. And then the rooms, at least the room that we were in, looked newly renovated. It looked nice.
Mm-hmm.
We got in there and I realized they had like 9 USB charging ports and probably just as many or more regular plug-ins. That was the most. You know how in some hotels you have to like unplug the alarm clock that's next to the bed so that you can charge your phone, and then maybe not this one.
It's wired.
It was really kind of cool.
It was.
The only thing was that the receptacle next to the sink, the bathroom sink, didn't work because you thought my hair straightener was broken, and it wasn't. Now it's all out. You use a hair straightener?
Yep.
Just on your beard.
Just on the beard.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, first day I worked.
You did.
Second day I filled up the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it may have already been full from Friday. And drove.
You drove a long way.
I did. Where did I go?
Leaper's Fork, I thought.
Oh, I started out in Leaper's Fork, taking pictures.
The General Lee.
The General Lee and
I saw where you went because I did a Instagram post, and all of a sudden you were just right in front of me. It's like, I know what you're doing.
He's out of trouble anyway. Drove down through there, went on the Natchez Trace Parkway, and I went north because we've been south on it. But I don't think we've been all the way up to where it ends in the north side.
And did you go all the way to where it ended?
It wasn't too far.
Oh, okay.
And 50 miles or so.
Mm-hmm.
Came back. Met you for lunch.
Yes. Because Friday I ate at Carnivore.
The carnivore store or something like that.
Yeah, it's at the factory.
Oh, that was good meat.
And, of course, they serve meat. They're not a vegetarian
No.
place. They're a meatitarian place by choice.
Oh, yes.
And they sell fresh meat, but they also have a place where they prepare sandwiches. And I had a BLT, but it's not bacon. It was brisket, and it was good. It's kind of like that. It's not called beef jerky. What is it called?
Biltong.
Yes.
Biltong.
And what is that?
It is air-dried meat.
It's fantastic. You got a spicy. I said, they sell them by the pound. Why don't you buy?
By the pound? Did I hear that correctly?
Yep.
They sell by the pound of meat.
Yes.
$24 a pound.
Yep.
I'm in.
You got a pound of it. I've never bought a pound of beef jerky at the same time. Of course, that's not beef jerky. It was something else. But
Biltong.
Biltong. It's not tongue.
Nope.
No.
T-O-N-G. Tong.
That's fantastic. I'll put a link to it.
It was fantastic.
We might have to get like on an auto shipment or something like that.
A subscription to send once a month.
Yes.
Oh.
Of course, then I'll have to hide it from you and ration it to you because it won't last a whole month.
This lasted a week. Ish.
Okay, I came home, or you picked me up from the conference, take back to the hotel. You were sleeping with it. First of all, you took a nap.
Well, I didn't want it to get out of my sight.
And then I opened the bag when we were leaving for, Monday when we were leaving. It's like,
it's half gone.
It's almost gone.
No, it's just not fluffed up enough. A lot of air in the bag.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Very good. Very good stuff. Jenny's ice cream.
Oh, my.
At the factory.
If they only had...
Okay, let me tell it.
Okay.
So, Friday night. Wasn't it Friday night?
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday night. We pre-checked in to the conference. Well, I did. And we were walking around, and Jenny's ice cream is in the center kind of walkway of the factory. And it smelled so good because they have waffle cones that they make.
I like waffle cones.
And it smelled so, so good. So after I checked into the conference, got my name tag and all of that and what I needed to do, we decided, hey, let's go ahead and get some ice cream. So we waited in line. And it was a long line.
We actually ate supper first.
Oh, yes.
We're going backwards on this.
We are, but that's fine.
It's our podcast. We can do it.
We can do it how we want to. Was Mojo's Tacos?
Yes, it was Mojo Tacos.
I had an avocado taco.
What did I have? Brisket.
Which was deep fried avocados and with some good stuff. It was good, but to us it was like,
that's an appetizer?
It's an appetizer, but that's okay. It's healthy, and we need to get back on the health kick, so we decided to go get ice cream.
Yeah, we didn't eat 4 tacos. We just had one.
We just had one each. And after that...
And some Mexican street corn.
Now, how did you like that?
I loved it. I know how to make it, and I'll be making some more of it.
Okay, more of it. You've never made it.
That's why I'll be making some more of it. Oh, it's good.
How do you make it?
It's roasted with Parmesan on it.
Okay.
Stinky cheese with butter.
Are you ready to make it soon? Because I think we have some corn.
Well, I could find some.
Okay. Corn's not keto, but that's okay.
Well, who's keeping track anyway?
We're trying.
Yeah.
We kept the weight off this long. We're still can do it.
I haven't stepped on the scale in a while, but I'm sure it wouldn't be happy.
Not with that kind of attitude.
Of course not. Of course not.
All right. Jenny's.
Waffle cones.
They had a long line.
We waited.
And we waited. And then we got up to the counter, and you ordered your...
Butter brickle.
And in a waffle cone. And she's like, I'm sorry, sir, we're out.
And I had a pouty face.
We're out. You're like...
But that's the whole
out.
reason why I came over here, is smelling the waffle cones.
Yeah, they're out of waffle cones. And she's like, I am so sorry, sir. But we have the waffle triangles that they kind of put in the dish as decoration. She's like, I'll give you extra. I really will.
I
But your
guess.
pouty face, and I was like, okay.
But I really wanted it in a waffle cone.
You pouted and pouted.
But it was good.
I didn't hear the end of it, but then I said on our way home, okay, once we talk about it on the podcast, then let it go, honey.
Yeah.
Let it go.
I was disappointed. Very disappointed.
But you got to taste their waffle cones.
It's not the same.
Well, they were almost closing, and they weren't going to make any more.
They weren't making any fresh ones.
If we got there earlier in the day.
Okay. We experienced Jenny's ice cream.
It was good. Very tasty.
Tasty. Just get there early to get the waffle cones.
Yes.
Fresh.
Fresh off the waffle iron.
Yeah.
It was good.
Mojo Tacos. Yeah, it's all right.
Well, Saturday night, when you were driving around and Instagramming Saturday, you got a message from who?
A friend of mine named Scotty.
Scotty. And he plays music right downtown
Nashville. We've never really, truly been downtown Nashville.
Until now.
We've experienced it. I don't think I want to go back.
And it's not my cup of tea.
No.
Lots of people, lots of traffic.
I'm driving. This ain't so bad. Then I take a right turn and go, ooh.
It was a Saturday night in the summer. A lot of tourists and a lot of
30 minutes to go 2 blocks in a car.
What was so cute? Well, we were patient, but it was a little stressful because we like open spaces, so this was a little different. But we circled around and then found a parking area, pay to park. It was like $4.
12.
Oh, yeah. $12
for 4 hours.
4 hours. Thank you. It wasn't
12.
$4 for 12 hours. No. It couldn't be that. But we paid $12 for parking, and it was off the beaten path a little bit, and it wasn't a bad walk to get back downtown.
Nope.
And we walked by this park area with a lot of white tents, and you're like, oh, look.
Hey, farmer's market.
I said, honey, I don't think so.
Not on a Saturday night.
I think that's a beer garden.
Oh.
And it was just a lot of people. I've never been to Mardi Gras, but there's a lot of wild people. Never saw traveling trolleys that you drink on before.
Yeah.
Open-aired buses that it was like the party
bus.
Party bus.
Party barge bus. It's like the party barge.
We were culture shock. I feel old.
Yeah. It's like, oh my.
Haven't been to experience that type of stuff, but we made it. What was the place that Scotty was playing at?
Rippies.
On the 3rd floor?
On the 3rd floor.
3rd floor or 2nd floor?
I could have. It was upstairs.
Upstairs.
How's that?
Yes.
That covers it.
That does. And I was surprised because we couldn't find parking very close. I was like, Scotty, how in the world do you find a place to park so you can load in? That would be terrible. And then he kind of told us
I park at the public library. I was like, oh.
He might get there before the partiers do. But he had 2 gigs.
6 to 10 and 10 to close.
Across the street from each other.
Didn't have far to travel.
And I love it. I mean, they only pay, at least the gig that we were watching them, only played for tips. And they were basically a jukebox for, play whatever the crowd wanted. And $20 a song or $100 for Freebird or
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So $100 would get those 2 songs, which is good.
They were working it.
They were. Learned a lot about that. It was a 6-piece band.
Yes.
The lead singer, I could see, what is it, Will Ferrell?
That's it. That's it.
Yes. I was like,
He's a resemblance.
He's some of his mannerisms and with my blurry eyesight, I think it was Will Ferrell.
Look like the elf up
Yes. Yes.
there.
I liked it. They were good. It was good to see. Well, you know Scotty better than I do, but I got up right in his face and videotaped the song that you requested, which was anything Scotty wanted to play.
Yeah, anything he wanted to do.
Yep. That was good. That experience, we left there as still daylight, and we got out.
Yeah, we were done by 9 o'clock.
And we headed toward back to Franklin, but you were wanting to take night pictures of the Franklin Theater. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, all lit up and with a neon.
But downtown was closed. Earlier in the day you were going to take pictures, but you couldn't drive.
Couldn't drive downtown Franklin.
And so you were confused.
Had the fire trucks were all blocked off all the way around the whole square. So I just took a detour.
But it was still blocked off, and come to find out what was happening.
Well, there's bluegrass on the Harpeth.
Harpeth.
Bluegrass on the Harpeth. The Harpeth is the river that runs right through there.
It was pretty fun. We walked around.
We just happened to be, well, hey, let's go listen to this. It's free.
And we stayed there till
they closed.
They said, okay, now get out of here.
Yeah, gotta go.
That was fun. And so you did take pictures of the night pictures of the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And we took some pictures of the band, the bluegrass. So that was fun too.
Yeah.
And then we had the last day of the conference. I don't know what you did while
I drove some more.
Where'd you drive to?
I went to Lawrenceburg.
Lawrenceburg? That seems far away.
That is. I drove a 120-mile round trip or more.
Wow.
Before noon.
Did you do anything at Lawrenceburg?
I took a couple pictures. Three pictures.
Well, if you're going to do any content, you got to get some video and some pictures.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
I'll do better next time.
Okay.
But I wanted to go see the Davy Crockett statue.
Why?
We've seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been redone now.
Oh, really?
So I went down and...
What did it look like before?
It was all green, and had holes in it and stuff. Now it's...
Is it brass?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's all shiny and new.
Like a brand new penny?
Yeah, pretty much. And then took a picture of his cabin. And then the plaque that said this was his cabin. So there's your 3 pictures.
That's not going to make it very long.
No. But on the way out, I heard on the ham radio some people working satellites again.
Oh, you did? Was that fun?
That was fun. It was over before you know it. And then I was like, what am I going to do now? Hey, it's an hour and 20 minutes back to Franklin. I better boogie. I can meet you for lunch. So I did. But Saturday.
Yes.
Right before your lunch, I went to an antiquarian book fair.
Antiquarian.
That's what they call it.
Wow.
Antique books.
That was right there
at the factory.
At the factory. What did you see there?
Books from the 1700s all the way up till, somewhat newish.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is
antique-ish.
Cool. Were they expensive?
$5,000 was the highest one I seen.
Wow.
But a lot of it had to do with the history from around that area.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Everything from Civil War to, you name it.
That is cool.
Yep.
Well, you got to experience stuff that I didn't
$5 admission. Got you in for both days.
I wonder what charity that was going for.
I don't know.
History of some sort.
It's a Tennessee Antiquarian Book Show.
We got the brochure.
I do.
So, nice. Well, then Sunday
night. What did we do?
I don't remember. Oh, we ate at the Chop House.
Hey.
It wasn't as good as O'Charlie's.
No, O'Charlie's was tasty.
probably because of the butter on the steak, but
Well, it's can't go wrong with butter on a 12-ounce sirloin.
but I think we were getting wore out because we were going to leave the next morning.
Early-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we was done home. We was at the hotel by 7
Yeah. I think that's...
p.m.
Yeah, I did some work and writing and stuff like that and then conked out. So we got up early the next day.
We were gone by 7:30, I think.
Whatever you want to believe.
Yeah, we were gone by 7:30.
Okay. I think so. We did eat their continental breakfast.
Every day.
Every day. It was a nice stay.
Yeah, I'd go back and stay there again.
I don't think I would have wanted to be camping and go to that conference.
No, that'd be too much.
I think that, not only did I want to shower every day before the conference,
Yeah.
but I think that the people around me appreciated that as well.
I'm sure they did.
So, just saying.
Okay.
Just saying. Certain types of events we kind of need to... It's nice to be... upgrade to a hotel. Although, in some respects, I don't think a hotel is upgrading because it's not very remote.
Nope. Scenery's all the same.
But moving on, we were not coming right home. We decided to make a big loop. Our first place to go was how far from Franklin? About 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, well, yeah.
We went from Franklin to across Tennessee to
Knoxville area. We stopped at Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
Yes, and you said...
I swore you'd been there.
Where
I'm going to have to find the video.
You find the video and you prove...
that you were there.
That I was there because that was like a brand new experience.
I'm glad you got to experience it again.
Wow, it's like I never have been there. Never.
Well, I've been there 3 times, I think.
No.
Well, twice with you.
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Because right next to that, or just across the street, is Coleman Outlet. I've never, ever been to Coleman Outlet. You have.
Once.
When you went to see our friends there in New Market.
Okay.
Nope.
Whatever you want to believe.
I've never been there. You need to prove it.
But then we went and ate at a diner.
Called The Diner.
That was the name of it, The Diner.
Is the 50s. The waitress there was a little...
She was a little on the gruff side.
Pretty gruff. She was nice enough,
Yeah.
but she was kind of scary.
You don't get on the bad
Don't
side.
cross her. But what was it called? Dixie Gunworks? No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the store we went to?
Smoky Mountain Knife Works?
Oh, Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Smoky Mountain Knife Works is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. It's several stories.
3 stories.
And it's kind of like a Bass Pro, but different.
If it cuts, they got it.
Yeah. And it was extremely busy.
For a Monday.
A Monday? Yeah.
Yeah, it was that
No parking at all
10,
in their parking
11,
lot.
12. It was 1 o'clock-ish, noon or 1 o'clock-ish on a Monday.
It was crazy in there. I thought it would be like a ghost town, but
No.
it's a lot bigger than I thought because I've never been there.
Okay.
I swear.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We went to New Market and visited with Charles and Debbie. Very nice people.
Yeah.
He's your ham radio buddy.
Yeah. Talked to him on the radio. It was kind of nice, to see how far away that you're talking to somebody, and then, hey, that radio's talking a long ways.
Yes. You guys got to talk radio talk.
Yeah, we had radio time.
Debbie and I got to visit a little bit, and they're just so easy to converse with.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
They keep thinking we're older than what we are, and I said, no, you just got young friends.
Your young hip friends.
Yeah. You just got young friends, that's all.
We left there, and it wasn't on our way back home. But we decided to take
A detour?
a detour.
Well, since we're doing a loop is usually a circle.
Yes.
Ish.
So we did an oblong
So
circle.
we're in Knoxville, Tennessee area to Pensacola, Florida.
And why did we go to Pensacola?
Well, we know people.
Yes.
We know somebody down there.
Well, our daughter is down there. Our new son-in-law, our son.
Stanley.
His name is not Stanley. That's his middle name.
Oh.
But he is in the Navy, and they've been married a year, and they've got their first little apartment away from the Missouri area. So we're out and about. We decided to go visit them. We won't
what's
see
600 miles?
Exactly. I mean,
It's only
we're in a
gas.
speedy little car, which, by the way, the gas was pretty darn cheap.
Yeah.
So, well, no, not per gallon in my mind, but it was a fuel-efficient car.
Yeah, it got well over, 35 to 38.5 miles a gallon
Which was great.
for the air conditioner being on,
Yes.
packed down. Not bad.
We didn't have that car packed down like we could have.
No, but some people thought we were.
Who's the some people?
Your mother.
Oh, just because we had everything strung out and we took
Yeah.
several trips. Didn't put things in bags.
Yeah. Okay.
But, well, I have to take that back. Our clothes were in a bag.
Yeah.
We didn't. Oh, well. People wonder. Some people's children. Gayla and Robert, they're kind of weird. But we went down to Pensacola and had a nice time. He's in naval training, and they'll be leaving later in the year after his training is over. Don't know where they'll go, but maybe Maryland. That would be a cool place to go explore.
We've been through there, but we haven't stopped.
So that would be a really nice thing to do. And he was in school. We did some binge watching.
What'd we watch?
You don't remember?
Stranger Things.
Yes, second season. We stayed up all flippin' night when we got there.
Binge watching is what you do.
I guess so. And then
You fell asleep.
I did, because my eyeballs just couldn't stay
Shut
awake.
down at a certain
Yes.
time.
But then I'd ask questions so that I could get filled in, so we didn't have to watch it over. And we couldn't get through the third season. There wasn't enough time.
Nope.
Had to do a little bit of work while we were there, but then we did some tootling around and went to the naval base.
Yep.
And we got to the museum about 30 minutes. It was, what was that? The
The
avionic,
National Naval Aviation Museum.
which was cool. But we did a lot of spray and pray type
Yeah.
imagery.
Here, you do the video. I will do picture taking.
Because by golly, we only had 30 minutes and we needed
Well,
to
you
get
guys
in
better
and out.
hurry up. We don't want to open another 30 minutes. Oh, what?
What?
It's 4:30 p.m. already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our daughter felt kind of bad. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize when they closed. Didn't even think about it." And I said, "You know what? We're
Yeah.
winging it. Get it? Wing it."
Yeah, you made it funny.
And
Aviation. Yeah.
we stayed there for our full 30 minutes until they kicked us out, and went across or down the way a little bit and saw the lighthouse. And then I said, "I'd like to see the beach. I'm in Florida. Going to see the beach." And so she wanted to take us there to the private beach at the naval place, which
Mhm.
it's apparently there's a parking lot there, but she didn't know how to get to it. So she went into the lodge, and she's like, "This is the only way that I know how to get to this." So she parked at the naval lodge. She's like, "Okay, we'll just go through here, through the lobby, and just go out the back door." It's like, okay. So we had to.
She walked in like she owned the place.
She owned the place. She knew what was going on. We just followed her and was like, "Okay, are we going to get kicked out here?" And walked along a boardwalk and got to the private beach and
There we were. Saw jellyfish.
saw jellyfish, put my feet in the water despite the jellyfish, and
Yeah.
went on our way.
I still didn't touch the water.
Nope, you didn't, but
Nope.
I did. He took a few pictures.
Yep.
And then we tootled around and saw a few other things on the naval base and went back and chilled out. So that was a nice family get-together. And then we needed to return the car the very next day. So we got up early.
After staying up late.
Yes.
Again.
Because binge watching
is what you do.
Mm-hmm. And we hightailed it. I was able to drive some.
You were. You know why?
Because you were tired.
Yeah. I've been hogging all the driving.
So we did share the driving. And we just put the metal
to the pedal.
Metal to the pedal. The metal to the pedal. I don't have that.
Put the pedal to the metal. But we only stopped once for
Are
fuel,
cars
really.
made out of metal anymore?
This one, I don't think had much in it.
I don't think so either. I think cars are plastic anymore.
Yeah. Rubbermaid. Bounce back.
Bounce back. If only.
Yeah. Tupelo. Basically the only place we stopped for fuel.
Yep. And it was just a whirlwind of a trip.
Yep.
Enjoyed it. Had a lot going on. Not our ideal type of travel.
180.5 hours.
And it's...
Sounds like a lot.
It's something
and
that...
it was a lot.
Yeah. But you know what? I like our philosophy because I was telling somebody at the conference, you know, the speed at which we travel, which is not lightning speed normally.
No,
and
more like a sloth.
And how we travel and what our ideal is. And he's telling, you know, this trip reminded me of the way that we used to do vacations.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me appreciate our other travel so much more.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that coming up in October, we're doing other conference.
Yeah.
It's another type of trip like this, which is not our ideal. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
Suck it up, Buttercup. We can get through this.
Yeah, but I appreciate not having to travel or only living for 2 weeks out of the whole year for a vacation. You know, I like that we are able to experience all this stuff without
a limited
saving
time.
Up for a hotel or saving up for vacation time. And so I like that every day can be a vacation.
Well, honey, it is with you.
Well, it should be with me. Huh?
Well, good.
Well, wrap it up, Robert. Where can people find us?
Well, I've been there doing that.com.
Of course. And they can get all the resources they need about us right there on the website. There's our podcast. There's which they should be listening to and subscribed to already on iTunes. Right?
Yep. If they don't like that, they can be on Instagram. If you're more of a visual type person.
Which you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
find us on Facebook. Find
Instagram.
us on YouTube.
Be a subscriber to YouTube.
Yeah.
Because we're pumping out short little videos, at least one a week.
Some short, some not so short.
We're in this experimental phase.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably do a series. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, I'm glad you know what's going on.
I'm just thinking in the future when we have the particular trip, you could do a series, a daily log, a weekly log.
Oh, daily's pushing it. Weekly may be better. Yeah.
Maybe. Life's an experiment anyway. We should enjoy it, right? Try new things.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, try new things. But we're glad that you endured this podcast. Hope you enjoyed it and seeing kind of behind the scenes on what we do.
Yeah.
And until next time.
Fried pickles are the best.